Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
Here's the American Dream.
Welcome to the American Dream Show. I am your host, Joanna Concepcion, aka Sparkles, selling Westchester County, New York, a unique county outside of New York City. I am a cancer survivor, and I am proof that there is hope. Do not give up on those dreams. As part of my bucket list, I just came back from visiting the city of Dubai. Before we venture out to Westchester, let's go and take a look at my adventure out in Dubai. Vámonos, that means let's go in Spanish. Here we are in Dubai, the city that stole my heart with all its glam and sparkles. I am so excited to show you around. We toured the city of Dubai, which included a stop at the Palm Jumeirah across from Atlantis, the Palm Hotel. Next, we have the Burj Khalifa, visited the world's tallest skyscraper in the world. It's known for its stunning architecture, luxury amenities, and breathtaking views. We got to go to the top observation deck on the 124th floor. The views were absolutely breathtaking. The Global Village in Dubai is a culture, entertaining, and shopping destination that showcases the diversity of cultures from around the world through pavilions, performances, and exhibits, providing visitors with a unique international experience. The lights were absolutely stunning. We went on an afternoon desert safari, which included some dune bashing, ATV riding. We got to see the sunset. It was absolutely beautiful. We got to go on this mega yacht cruise, cruising along Dubai Marina, Dubai Creek, offering stunning views of the city skyline and iconic landmarks illuminating the night. We took the day and toured the city of Abu Dhabi, exploring its gleaming skyscrapers, cultural landmarks like the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. I was taken away by the beauty of the white marble domes and intricate floral patterns, breathtaking chandeliers, truly just beauty and serenity. Lastly, I did this amazing photo shoot and had the desert all to myself. I felt like royalty. I felt like a goddess queen on top of the world, an experience I will cherish for life. Welcome back, everyone. Back to New York. I'm here now in Westchester County in Hartsdale. I'm so excited to share with you this brand new build my clients will be closing on later this week. Let's go inside and check it out. Welcome to this 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath colonial. Has hardwood floors throughout, absolutely gorgeous. You also have a 2-car garage, only 35 minutes to the city. You can actually walk to the train station, to the Metro North. This beautiful kitchen features a large island with quartz countertop. I'm loving this backsplash, the subway tile. I love sparkles, as you all know, but this one just shines beautifully. It's absolutely stunning. I love the fact that it's open concept, great for entertaining for your family members and friends to come over. The bedrooms have actually a walk-in closet along with a seating area. You can convert it into anything you like, an office, you can convert it into a gym, or just a simple seating area. So we're all done here. Can't wait to go to happy hour, but before we go to happy hour, come with me to meet my friend Mark so he can tell us all about his new journey with his company called Driivnn. So we're on the road right now with the founder of Driivnn, and I'm excited to learn how this idea came about.
Yeah, so this is actually a passion project of mine. Really came out of, kind of necessity, because my main business, I'm a top mortgage professional, one of the top 100 in the country. So my time is extremely valuable, but I also have a growing family. Being able to travel with them and not have it be a hassle, and being able to take the most and make the most of my time. You could actually use this as a mobile office. You could hold meetings here. You can really make the most of your time in between those back and forth between meetings. But also you could use it to have a good time and go out with some friends and not have to worry about drinking and driving, and really being responsible but having a good time.
Just finished happy hour, and Driivnn is taking me home. Thank you everyone for joining us here on the American Dream Show. I am your host, Joanna Concepcion, AKA Sparkles, selling real estate from New York to Connecticut. Stay tuned for our next episode for another adventure. Please remember to always conquer, shine, and sparkle every day. Living the American dream. Adios. About to take a nap.
I've got a special treat for you today. I'm going to show you this wonderful landscape and pool that was done by Artisan Home Resorts. And you're going to meet Rick, the owner, and Christopher, the lead designer. Come on, let's go. Hey, Rick, thanks for having us. Appreciate you being on the show.
Absolutely, you're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we've got this beautiful backyard. Yeah, and this
really
beautiful
nice
pool that you've got behind us.
Turned out beautiful.
Yeah, could you tell our viewers a little bit about how this came to be and how you kind of set this up with Artisan?
Sure. Well, the clients contacted us when they bought the house. It was a major remodel. And, the backyard was pretty much almost a blank slate. Everything was open to us making those changes based on all the elements that they wanted.
Okay.
They had a list of things they wanted: an ADU, a playhouse area for the kids, a sport court, an infinity edge pool, some water features, fire features, things of that nature. So we just allocated those elements into the spaces where they needed to go and work with the house.
Could you tell me a little bit about Artisan? What were you like, in like maybe 10 years, what are you thinking you'd like to be known for?
We'd like to be the Disney World residential market. For people that want something that's over the top, entertaining, relaxing, healing for their family and their friends.
Yeah. Do you have any particular story you can think about in this backyard that you want to point out to the viewers today?
The symmetry in the design, the radiuses, keeping that energy flowing throughout the entire design was important. The infinity edge has a nice curvature to it.
It does.
It's not just a straight line, so it adds a lot to the dimensions of the design, I feel. We have a raised spa. It's a perimeter overflow spa, so it overspills in conjunction with the infinity edge as well, so they all kind of flow together.
Okay.
It's kind of nice.
Can we go check that out right now?
Absolutely.
Hey, Christopher. Thanks for meeting with us.
Great. Thanks for having us, John.
Yeah, you're the lead designer here. Could you explain a little bit about what's behind us? We've got this cool outdoor kitchen.
So what we have is a full outdoor kitchen entertainment center. And this is really more for the needs of the family, and it has pretty much everything you'd want in your modern kitchen. So we have our grill, refrigerator, sink, bar, warming drawer, custom iron paneling to it that's backlit. The countertops themselves is a wedding cake or a teardrop or waterfall design feature where the countertop will progress down the sides of the island, which I think
popular.
It's an amazing feature too. I like it. Less bulk, less weight. Then we also incorporated a die-cut metal artwork, which is backlit.
And that's in the front right here?
Yes. Which at nighttime is amazing. So it has a nice glow, and it's really nice to sit at the bar and relax and enjoy.
And I like you've got some agave plants in here. You've got a lot of nice choices here. I mean, you've even got some citrus behind us over here, but I like the variation of plant materials that you've used. It's very interesting. I think it's cool.
Thank you. And it's a fun, so we've mixed in and that's, as Artisan goes, we want to create an environment that is conducive towards a family, but also finds harmony in its place, whether it's in California or New York or Montreal or Paris. So it's nice to have the contemporary, the simple, clean, and embrace the nature and bring some of these elements in.
Yeah.
There's also planting that is popular with hummingbirds and bees, so we find that kind of natural relationship as well. But we really feel that's important. Give them the style and clean elements you like, but let's not kind of take it out of place of its environment.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm your host, John Forsett James, and I'll see you next time on The American Dream.
Would you believe that the most visited distillery in the world is not in Scotland or even in Kentucky, but right here in Tennessee? With over 6 million visitors annually to their 4 locations, Old Smoky is the leading moonshine brand in the world and the first legal moonshine distiller in Tennessee's storied history of making moonshine. Creating products with knowledge passed down through generations of local families, Old Smoky has over 25 flavors of moonshine sold in 50 states and 54 countries. Come with me as we go see how moonshine has gone mainstream. For the American Dream TV, I'm your host, Lacey Newman. I'm so excited to introduce you to Jesse Baker, co-founder of Yeehaw Brewing and Old Smoky Distillery. Now, Jesse, when people think of a moonshiner, they're probably not expecting to see you. How did you get into this business?
So, Joe and I met in high school, and we are high school sweethearts from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We went to college together, then law school together, and we were prosecutors, attorneys. And then in 2008, 2009, when the economy kind of tanked across the nation, our Tennessee legislature did something that I think is really smart. And they passed a law allowing for the distillation of spirits in counties other than where George Dickel, Pritchard's, and Jack Daniels were already being made, the whiskey brands. And so Sevier County was one of those counties, which is where Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge are. And we decided to base our moonshine company in Gatlinburg, and we decided to do this, and like any good stubborn hillbilly, he persisted with this idea, and within about 6 months we were open for business, and about 6 months after that we were in probably 8 states, and then I guess another 6 months, and it blew up. We were on the Today Show, and it just kind of went crazy.
It's incredible. Well, when I think of moonshine, I think of like that old dirty jar of clear liquid that you'd take a tiny sip of in high school. But look at all of this. You have a million different flavors.
When we first started, all we really cared about was wanting to preserve that really authentic piece of Appalachia. And so using recipes that were authentic. So for corn whiskey and white lightning. But then as we kind of expanded, and we really wanted to make something palatable and drinkable for anyone, so if you come to our location here and you're with a group of people, somebody might want corn whiskey because it is authentic and it's 100 proof, whatever, but somebody might want blackberry or apple pie, and we now have all of that to offer, and it's I think it's made the rainbow wool behind us. So, yeah.
It totally has. Okay, so you have this amazing event space with Yeehaw Brewing Company, and you have your locations in Gatlinburg. What is next?
So I think it's super interesting right now with Yeehaw Brewing because I think we are up to our 6th location. So we opened in 2015 in Johnson City. We now have Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Greenville, South Carolina, Knoxville, and then here in Nashville, which is currently our only co-branded property, and say, okay, somebody wants to drink moonshine, but this guy over here would way rather have a beer. And with Yeehaw, we're making really sessionable, drinkable beers like IPAs and lagers and pilsners. And so that alongside with ciders we're bringing in, and it's made both of the brands, I think, really complement one another. And we're really able to offer so much more to like any group that comes here. And I think for that reason, most people are typically satisfied and can always find something that they enjoy drinking.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. If you are in Nashville or you are passing through East Tennessee, you have to make sure you stop by one of the locations of Old Smoky Distillery and Yeehaw Brewing. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jesse.
Thank you so much.
For American Dream TV, I'm Lacey Newman. See you next time.
I'm Melissa Albert, your host for the American Dream TV. Today we are in beautiful Bowling Green at the opening weekend of the Bowling Green Hot Rod Stadium. Come with me as we take a behind-the-scenes tour and see what makes this ballpark so special. Hey Kyle.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you.
Yeah, you as well. Welcome to Bowling Green Ballpark.
Thank you so much. We're so excited to be able to bring this VIP behind the scenes tour of the Bowling Green Ballpark. Thanks for having us today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can you tell me a little bit about what makes the Bowling Green Ballpark so special?
You know, for us, it's not only just baseball. Obviously, we play 66 home games throughout the year, but it's all the community events that we're able to host. And to open up our doors and host so many different types of events, from concerts, movie nights, banquets, charity walks, and so forth, high school games, college games, you name it. The possibilities are endless here.
So much fun. I love your story on how you started with the Bowling Green Ballpark, and I know it's a little different than you didn't step in, it's just the GM. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I started with the team in 2014 as an intern, working in various different departments. And with that, I was afforded an opportunity to come on in a ticket sales role, overseeing group sales, season tickets, and mini plans. And then worked as the ticket office manager for several seasons, and then the director of sales, and then assistant general manager, and now general manager and COO.
That's awesome. Well, you're the man to talk to because you know this ballpark inside and out.
11 seasons, I've seen quite a bit. So.
Neat. Tell me a little bit more about the 150 plus events that are hosted here at the Bowling Green Ballpark.
Yeah, like I said, you know, it's a wide variety. It ranges from college games to high school games to charity walks where we host those inside the ballpark, movie nights on the field. We have a scout camp out with over 350 scouts on the field, and then banquets and meeting space. You know, we use the facility 365 days a year. It's very exciting to be able to, you know, plan and create those different events, as well as the festivals that we own and host here at the ballpark.
And every night is something different, right? Because I remember not long ago you had a Pirates and Princesses themed night.
That's correct. You know, we have over 45 special events, special theme nights that we host on top of baseball games, because the idea is that it's not just about the baseball, it's about creating the family fun experience and atmosphere at the ballpark.
I love that. So much fun. And speaking of, you've got some special guests for us to meet, right?
We do. Yeah,
awesome.
We're excited. So Roscoe, our mascot, and then Turbo, our bat dog, is here today.
Oh, fun. Let's go meet them.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Thank you, Kyle, so much for that behind the scenes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell us a little bit about this wall here?
Yeah, so this is our road to the show. So the names on this wall are every player that have come through Bowling Green and made their Major League debut with one of the 30 Major League Baseball teams that you see now.
Cool. And you've had more than just baseball players move up in the organization, right?
That's correct. We've had a former manager who has made his debut in the majors as a manager, as well as a broadcaster who called recently the Kansas City Royals game.
How fun. And I love that Bowling Green Ballpark allows for everybody to come and enjoy a family fun night out and see such amazing talent that's moving up.
You know, that's one of the great things about coming to a game at the Bowling Green Hot Rods is the family fun entertainment that we're able to have. Very affordable. You know, that's kind of hard to find in minor league baseball. So, you know, that's one of the great things that we're excited to be able to offer for our community.
Yeah, and they are the Tampa Bay Ray affiliate, or one of them. Can you explain to us how the affiliate system works?
Yeah, so in minor league baseball, there's an elevation system for these players. They start in the low A, then they come to high A, which is us, and then there's double A, triple A, and then the majors. So these players along the way of their career path will hit all those levels and climb their way up. And you know, we're just one of those stops on the road for them. You know, it's been great to see a lot of top prospects come through this organization.
Well, how fun. I love being able to come and see the next stars that are going to be on TV soon.
Yeah,
here.
Absolutely. You know, great baseball, 3 championships in 15 seasons, and you know, we're hoping for many more. So.
Exciting. Well, I'm so excited for the Bowling Green Hot Rods, and come see them this summer.
Absolutely, we appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Kyle.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me on this special behind-the-scenes tour of the Bowling Green Ballpark and the Bowling Green Hot Rod Stadium. I'm Melissa Albert, your host with American Dream TV. Until next time, let's go Hot Rods!
We are here today on this 1-acre lot, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, over 4,200 square feet with the car enthusiasts who live here. The house is magnificent. I can't wait for you to see it. And then we're going to go check out where all the rest of these cars and the car enthusiasts are at our next event. So let's go check it out. I'm Samantha Mendoza with American Dream TV. Let's go see. So I have with me today Kathy and Larry Dufek. They are truly the picture of the American dream. They work really hard, they retired, and now they're playing hard and living it in this beautiful home. So Larry, tell me what inspired you guys to move out here into Sparks and create this magic out here.
Well, initially, in 2001, I was transferred here from Oregon with Winco Foods. I was manager, ran both the stores here in town, and in 2011, I retired.
And retired young at that.
Yep, retired at 49.
That's awesome. And so when you think about being such the car enthusiast that you are, you started super young. How does that partner together in your home? And you definitely have the garage of every man's and women's dreams.
Well, when I started with cars about 16, 17 years old, I've had like 130 of them since then. And I take care of everything, keep it absolutely, all my cars stay absolutely clean, beautiful all the time, and that rolls into the house and everything else that I have.
So speaking of the house, you guys have epoxy floors, not just in the garage, but the entire house. Tell us how that kind of came to be and why you did epoxy in a whole home.
Well, in April of 19, we had a house fire. Ended up putting the whole house back together again, and we had wood floors before. We tried other floors, and I wasn't happy with anything, so we decided to do the epoxy, and we're really, really happy we did.
It's
Turned out beautiful.
Absolutely. So whether you like some fast and loud cars, or you like them low and slow, or a little lifted and fun, we're gonna go check out some more. So you guys, let's go check out the rest of the cars. Thank you so much for showing us your house, and let's go see it.
Cool, right on.
We're here at the Reno Sparks Convention Center in Northern Nevada, and we're here at the car show, so let's go see what we have. So I'm here right now with Ralph B., and he is one of the partners of the promoter of this wonderful car show. Ralph, tell me, how did you and John come about in starting this together?
I actually went to one of our shows to show off his vehicle in Merced, and I knew he knew a lot of people like I do in different areas, so I decided to ask him to be a partner with us. As I saw that he was a real humble person just like us, we wanted to collaborate together and put these shows together.
That's awesome. I love that. And I really love how this car show especially brings a lot of diversity. You don't just see one type of each car. You have the lowriders, you have the Fast and Furious here, you have the big trucks and all the things. So what makes you do it one like that versus just a set type of car?
That's because back in the day, that's how it was. Everybody got along together, and it's been going away from that. So you have your lowrider people that hang out with your lowriders, your hot rods with your hot rods, your trucks with your trucks. We want to bring back how it was before. More of a family gathering, a fun area for everybody to show off their vehicle and just get different ideas from different flavors of like hot rods, lowriders, imports, and put everything together in your taste of that kind of vehicle. If it's a car, or if it's a truck, or it's a van or SUV, it's your style.
Yeah, and we have a lot of motorcycles in there too. I love it. So I guess lastly, what would you say kind of brought you guys into Reno, since you are from the Bay and you're going to different places, you have big shows everywhere else? What makes Reno so exciting?
Reno, it's just that we came to Reno to Hot August Nights. We met a lot of beautiful people that are in the scene that said, you know what, you guys do different shows out there. You should try down here and try to do something like in your way, where everybody's invited, everybody gets to see each other's product, which is their vehicle, because you might like red, I might like yellow. So if we do something differently on each vehicles, you might get an idea from me, I might get an idea from you.
Yeah.
So that's what we wanted. We wanted a family atmosphere for vehicles, people that love vehicles, and all the beautiful people from here, from Reno, to come see those vehicles.
That's awesome. Well, you guys, this is Ralph B. partnered with John, and we're just excited to be a part of it. So let's go check out some more. Thank you for joining us today at the Best of Super Show. We have had so much fun with all of our participants and all these amazing cars. And like I said earlier, whether you like it low and slow or fast or lots of luxury, we thank everybody for being a part of it. And as always,
live your best life.
Hi, I'm Rachel Hutchings, host of The American Dream. Adjacent to the Gulf of Mexico is Highway 30A that runs about 20 miles through some of the most compelling natural beauty and landscape you can imagine. Just over my shoulder is the iconic scene from our area, the pines, which are sometimes referred to as the umbrella trees that border above Western Lake. There's a local artist here, Lee Hensley, who has mastered this scene. And she incidentally owns one of our favorite stores here, along with her daughter, Lauren. They own Lola's of 30A. My daughter also works with me, so we're kindred spirits. She's gonna meet us there. I can't wait for us to show you Lola's and the art of Lee Hensley. Come on, let's head over. Lee and Lauren, as a mother and daughter team, we're so excited to also be a mother and daughter team. So you guys are so successful here at Lola's. What do you say is the secret to that success?
I guess I would say it's the relationship. You know, just the fact that we are a mother and daughter team and we get to do this together, and then we greet, you know, so many people, whether they live here or whether they're visiting, and maybe they just come back every year. I mean, in 10 years, you see people over and over again.
Right.
And so we have built that kind of relationship with so many locals, and they love the fact that they come in and we remember them and, you know, just enjoy the time.
We just love being able to do the shop together. You know, it feels so genuine, and we created so many connections, you know, and I've had 3 kids in the past 10 years and while we got the shop, and so people come back in and they're like, how's the kids? And it just feels so personal. And I think that that's what we love about the shop the most, is that, you know, people get to create those connections with us while we're here and come back and see us and also shop and have those great experiences. And we also love featuring mom's art, you know, and getting to meet the artist and knowing that who it is. It just feels very personal. And when you're buying art and you get to have something that remembers your trip or your experience somewhere, it feels very personal, you know, and so we feel blessed to be able to create that environment for our customers.
And Lee, you have created numerous pieces of compelling art of all the natural beauty in this area. Though you're not exclusive to Western Lake art, sometimes I've heard you referred to as the Western Lake artist. I even myself have one of your commissioned paintings in my house, and I love it. So can you tell us about your art and what is the passion behind your art?
Well, when we moved here, it's been about 12 years ago, one of the first things I did just by chance was drive down 30A. Wasn't familiar with it and noticed Western Lake. And I pulled over, got out of my car, started taking pictures, and I felt it. You know, I loved the view. And so then from there just started trying to find different parks, different places to go. And I had always done something, you know, as far as art-wise, but it was more watercolor. And once I got started here, I wanted to, everybody wants bigger art because of the way their houses are laid out many times. And I started doing bigger art and canvas art, and it just immediately felt like that's what I wanted to paint. And so the colors, all of that is just because of the feel of the area. And I continue to do it. I mean, I don't know how many times I've done Western Lake and people say, oh, don't do it again. I just want to be my copy, you know, my painting. But they always feel different, you know. It depends on the lighting, the mood, the whatever. So I have so many, you know, wonderful customers. I mean, fellow was in here yesterday and I hadn't seen him, you know, for a long time, and somebody mentioned, oh, Lee's got, you know, such and such piece of art, and was teasing him about it, and he's like, I have no more walls, you know.
That's so funny.
Everything is Lee's art, you know, so it's exciting. That's, you know, and people, you know, people remember you, and you just remember, you know, the experience that you have, whether you've gone, you know, because sometimes I've gone to their houses and take the pictures of their view or something that really means something to them, or a park that they love a scene that they had an experience, and that's what I use as my inspiration. So it just varies from, you know, but still love it. You know, do a lot of wedding things, you know, where maybe I'm doing something for all the bridesmaids, you know. I do these books that, you know, also have the venue on the cover, you know, and so just, you know, enjoying it. So
thank you so much, Lee.
Thank you.
And, you know, I love your art, and we always buy your art for our clients. So very special. I just want to say thank you guys so much for being with us today. It's been so inspiring hearing the story of Lola's, and just so much fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
And when you are in the 30A area here on 30A West in Greater Blue Mountain Beach, stop in and say hi to this amazing mom and daughter team, and be sure to shop for all the home and lifestyle needs that you might have. You're going to love your time at Lola's. And until next time, I am Rachel Hutchings, your host of American Dream TV.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.